If God struck down mass punishment upon mankind, it would ride on horseback. Its name was Attila the Hun. Feared across empires and remembered for centuries as the scourge of God, Attila was no ordinary conqueror. He commanded the Huns with unmatched ferocity, shaking both the Eastern and Western Roman empires to their core. To his enemies, he was destruction incarnate. To his people, he was the warrior king who carved their name into history. But who was this man who terrified the greatest empire on earth? And how did he rise from the endless steppes of Central Asia to become one of the most feared names in all of history? On their borders lurked countless threats: Germanic tribes, Goths, Vandals, and most terrifying of all, the Huns. The Huns were unlike anything the Romans had faced before. Masters of horseback warfare, they lived, fought, and even slept in their saddles. Their arrows could pierce armor, their tactics were lightning fast, and their very appearance scarred faces, wild hair, and strange language struck fear into settled civilizations. When Attila was born around 406 AD, the Huns were already a power to be reckoned with, but under his leadership they would become a storm that shook Europe to its foundations. Ruthless, cunning, and charismatic, he forged a single-minded war machine, the scourge of the East. He launched devastating campaigns across the Balkans, burning cities, massacring populations, and driving terror into Constantinople itself. The Romans were forced to hand over 2,100 pounds of gold every year just to keep Attila from destroying them. It was proof that the empire was no longer invincible. Thus the name spread, the scourge of God. Attila the Hun remains a symbol of ruthless power, of a man who wielded fear like a weapon and shook civilizations to their core. Empires rise and empires fall, but the shadow of Attila the Hun, the scourge of God, will never be forgotten.